Welcome, welcome, welcome to another episode of Mastering Your Mark. I am your host, Michelle Lawrence with LBC Branding. And today we're going to be talking about my recent superhero quiz and explaining what all of the answers mean. The pros, the cons, the good, bad, and the ugly. If you are new around here, welcome, because we be doing this thing all the time. Okay. I'm so excited that you're here to join me today. Today we're going to break down that quiz and we're going to talk about each type of superpower. And then we're going to talk about what's good about that superpower and what needs improvement about that superpower. Okay. So if you're ready to go, hit it. As you already know, this quiz is available. Well, you might not know. This might be your first time and you might be going, oh, wait a minute. There was a quiz? Yes, honey. Yes. I'm going to leave a link to that quiz right here, somewhere on your screen, probably right here. I'm going to leave a link to that quiz so that you can take it. It only is like about 5 minutes, no more than 5 minutes, maybe 4.5 minutes. And basically there are like 5 questions to answer, and based on your answers, you will fall in one of those categories. And so today we're going to break it down what all of those things are and what they mean. You ready? First things first, which one are you? Where do you fall in the grand scheme of things? So there was an A, a B, a C, and a D. So now we're going to actually talk about the A's. That superpower was strategic planning and organization. Your pro is that you have long-term vision. Like Superman. I know, right? Oh my God, I know. You excel at setting goals and creating strategic plans to set your business forward. You playing chess, boo. You 2 moves ahead. You have a clear vision of your goals and you make intelligent choices. Kudos to you. Okay, so let's see what else you do. Effective decision making. That means you make the right choices, boo. Your ability to analyze and weigh options enables you to make informed, impactful decisions. You got choices on lock. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Another one of your pros is adaptability. Dude, you are like Elastigirl. You flexible. Okay? You flexible. You are skilled at adjusting strategies based on trends, therefore keeping your business in front. Okay? Just like a superhero that can change quickly. I had to give you your props because here come the cons. You have a tendency to overthink. I know. It's okay. You have a tendency to do that, but it's okay. Once you recognize that you do it, now you have an opportunity to fix that. Now, overthinking can slow you down and make it harder to take action. So fix that. Okay. So here's your next thing. Flexibility challenges. So, remember before when I was saying you flexible? Well, you might be flexible to a point where things become too rigid, that you overplan stuff so that it might be a little too rigid to change. See where I'm going with this? I don't know if you see where I'm going with this. So because you're a planner, sometimes you could be a little too rigid in your plan. While being good at planning is great, sticking too rigidly to a plan can be tough. You take the good with the bad. All right. So this is the next one. For those of you who had B as the primary answer, your superpower is collaboration and relationship building. So what does that mean? You are a networking superhero, boo. You know where the party's at and you know how to make things happen. I'm just saying, you know how to do it. Your ability to connect and collaborate with others opens doors. This is your superpower. You are so good at this, okay? It's like assembling the Avengers together. Seriously. Or I'm repping DC today, your own Justice League, okay? You assembling the Justice League or the Avengers because you know how to what? Make a connection, okay? So look, not only do you know how to make a connection, you have diverse perspectives. At the round table with all of the Avengers or all of the Justice League, you have everybody's ear. You know how to make connections with all of these people, hearing their thoughts and then bringing that to the table so that you have a diverse perspective. That is a good thing. Next, you have community engagement. Guess what? Like I said, where the party at is you. You are the glue that does this. Here is the professional speak. You foster a sense of belonging and community around your brand. In other words, you the life of the party, boo. Okay? You got this on lock. You know how to bring it and connect with people so that they feel like they're excited and they're engaged. So here come the cons though. So time management may be a problem for you. I'm just saying, don't ask me how I know, okay? Just call it kryptonite. Don't ask me how I know. Okay, time management might be a thing for you. Collaborating with others requires effective time management so that you could collaborate with others. So now that you know, do better. Here's your other thing, dependency on others. Now, don't get me wrong. Teamwork is essential, but relying too much on others can make it challenging to take action independently. So heads up. Now, if most of your answers on the quiz was C, this is your superpower, adaptability and innovation. Let's talk about it. Now, you're adaptable. You like this. You like a cat, always landing on your feet. You thrive in fast-paced environments, embracing the challenge, adapting quickly to the trends and market demands. This is you. This is all you. It's like being able to change your strategy in a game if you see a better way to win. You are all on it, like stank on the skunk. You're a creative problem solver. You are all on it. You are where? Outside the box, because that's what you think. You're not in the box, you outside the box. You come up with unique, creative solutions to solve a problem. Not only are you out the box, you're an early adopter of technological advances and things like that. As soon as something new comes out, you on it. You are ahead of the game. You know what? You. I really like you. I really resonate with you because you are an early adopter. You out there in front trying to do all the stuff because guess what? Everybody else got to keep up. You already ahead of the game. Okay? I love it. I love it. But you know, we got to talk about the downside. Okay? Sometimes there are so many ideas. It's like crippling because there's so many things happening. You're like doing all the stuff and you have so many ideas that it keeps you frozen because you got too much going on. So now what you need to do is prioritize. Don't ask me how I know. Mind your business. Okay? Don't ask me how I know this. Focus. I need you to focus. That's what you need to do. You need to focus. I'm talking to me, y'all. Just don't mind me. This is my pep talk. Okay? I'm talking to me. So I need you to focus. All right. So this is what we doing. We focusing, right? Because this con that I'm about to tell you, it's really important to prioritize what you're focusing on so that you can stay focused. There's so many innovative ideas. It's essential. You have to prioritize and maintain clear focus. Okay. So I was playing, but I am so serious. I'm right here. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to me. But I'm talking to you. Now you must find balance because what happens if you don't find balance is that you come overwhelmed, which leads to this next thing, a risk of burnout. Yeah, I know. Don't ask me how I know, okay? No, seriously, don't ask me how I know because this is me, all me. This is my kryptonite, okay? This is my kryptonite. I can tell you this from experience, okay? This is my kryptonite. Just saying. Constantly seeking innovation can be mentally and physically draining. So it's really important for you to maintain balance for your own sanity, okay? I just say it. So I'm gonna just woosah and move on, okay? We're just moving on. Okay, let's move on. All right. For those of you who had D as your main answer for your quiz, this is your archetype. Your intuition and resilience is your strong suit. We're going to talk about what this one does because, you know, of course, we got some pros on this one. This one is really good. You are an authentic storyteller. Your superpower is emotional connection. You could tell a story and make everybody feel like they are part of the story. You could bring an emotional response from someone. You could tell a story. You can bring them to tears. You could make them laugh. You just bop. That storytelling ability forces deep personal connections. And that also goes into the next thing, your brand differentiation. Those personal, emotional connections that you have. You stand out because people see that and they resonate with it. You stand out by sharing your personal experiences, your values, all of these things to create a personal connection. And that then gives you brand differentiation. So kudos to you for that. Now, this next thing is relatability and trust. You create relatability and trust as people listen to your story and connect. You are an authentic connector. You make this happen. This is a wonderful thing. It's like becoming best friends with someone who understands you. But you already know where I'm going with this. You already know. Of course, there are the cons because there's such a thing as oversharing. You can be an oversharer. You have to be really careful. So here's the con here. Balance is going to be your favorite word. You know why? Because you need to know where to draw the line. You need to know where to draw the line where, yes, it's one thing to share on one hand, but at the same time, sometimes you need to be able to protect yourself because sometimes you could overdo it just a little bit. Okay? Just so you know. You must be mindful of what you share so as to protect your privacy. Just saying. Now, it's important for you to continuously evolve so that your stories remain relevant to your audience. Because if you're a content creator, you're making content for your audience. And so you got to remain relevant. So you have to be adaptable to stay relevant. Staying relevant requires continuous learning so that you know your audience's preferences and what they want, the types of stories they want to hear. So that's going to be a struggle for you, but you are aware of it now, so it doesn't have to be. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So which one are you? Are you A? Are you B? Are you C? Or are you D? Or are you a little bit of all the rest? I can already tell you because I see where I resonate with B and C. Heavy on the C, but I got a little B in me. I know, right? So the cool thing is that no matter whether you resonate with the strategic planner, the collaborative connector, the adaptive innovator, or the authentic storyteller, each superpower has its own pros and cons, as we discussed, and you have to make informed decisions about which direction you're planning to go with your content. This is the time to reflect on those strengths and goals and target the audience because they will be the ones that'll help with your content direction. This way you can align your unique superpower in that direction, and then that'll make you go even faster. So embrace your superpower. Let it guide you in the planning of your content and all the things like that. Let it showcase all of your strengths and resonate with the audience. But remember, there is no one size fits all, y'all. There is no one size fits all, okay? There is no one size fits all approach to content strategy. It is essential to evolve and adapt as you grow. So good luck on your journey and have fun evolving your superpower. Okay. Speaking of superpower, it's time for me to take this off and wave my cape. Okay. I got to go. Gotta go.
Mastering Your Mark is brought to you by LBC Branding, a Leopard Shoe production.